Hello and welcome to English Time Daily History. Today, we're journeying back in time to uncover a story of honor, power, and transformation. We're exploring the samurai spirit and how it forged the path for Japan to become a leader in Asia. Get ready to unsheath your curiosity, because this is a tale you won't want to miss. So, who were the samurai? Imagine it's the 10th century in Japan. A new class of elite warriors begins to emerge. These aren't just soldiers. They are the samurai, a name that literally means those who serve. Initially, they were provincial warriors hired by wealthy landowners to protect their territories. But their skill, their discipline, and their unique code of conduct would soon elevate them to the very top of Japanese society. They were masters of the bow and the sword, but their true strength lay in a philosophy that would shape a nation for centuries to come. At the very heart of the samurai was a powerful code of conduct known as Bushido, or the way of the warrior. This wasn't just a set of rules for battle, it was a guide for life itself. Bushido emphasized 8 key virtues: righteousness, courage, compassion, respect, integrity, honor, loyalty, and self-control. Of all these, loyalty was paramount. A samurai's loyalty to their lord, their daimyo, was absolute, even above family and life itself. This unwavering discipline and commitment to honor created a formidable and highly reliable military class. This code didn't just build great warriors, it built a foundation of social order and personal responsibility that would echo through Japanese culture forever. As we move into the 12th century, a monumental power shift occurs in Japan. The authority of the emperor, once considered a divine ruler, began to wane. In his place, powerful samurai clans rose to prominence. The Minamoto clan, led by Minamoto no Yoritomo, eventually triumphed in the Genpei War, establishing the Kamakura shogunate in 1192. This marked the beginning of nearly 700 years of samurai rule. The emperor became a figurehead, while the real political and military power rested in the hands of the shogun, the supreme military dictator. Japan was no longer ruled from the imperial court, but from the military camps of its greatest warriors. This shift fundamentally reshaped the country's political landscape. For the next 7 centuries, the samurai class was the undisputed ruling elite of Japan. They were not just warriors, they were administrators, patrons of the arts, and the moral compass of society. From the Kamakura period through the turbulent Warring States period and into the peaceful Edo period under the Tokugawa shogunate, the samurai's influence was everywhere. They were at the top of a rigid social hierarchy, followed by farmers, artisans, and merchants. Their distinctive top-knot hairstyle and their 2 swords, the long katana and the short wakizashi, were symbols of their status and authority. They were the architects of a long-lasting feudal system that defined Japan's history for an incredible length of time. But the story doesn't end on the battlefield. The samurai's influence permeated every corner of Japanese culture. Think of the serene and mindful Japanese tea ceremony, or chanoiyu, This practice was perfected by samurai as a way to find tranquility and focus amidst the chaos of life. It was a moment of peace, governed by principles of harmony, respect, purity, and tranquility, all virtues espoused by Bushido. Similarly, Zen Buddhism found a fervent following among the samurai, who were drawn to its emphasis on discipline, meditation, and achieving enlightenment. Practices like calligraphy and ink painting were also cherished, seen as ways to cultivate mental clarity and express one's inner spirit. The samurai were not just warriors, they were also scholars and artists who shaped the aesthetic soul of Japan. Everything changed with the Meiji Restoration in 1868. After centuries of isolation, Japan was forced open by Western powers. Recognizing the need to modernize rapidly to avoid colonization, a group of reformers restored the emperor to power and dismantled the old feudal system. The samurai class was officially abolished. Their right to wear swords in public was revoked, and their stipends were converted into government bonds. For many samurai, this was a devastating blow. They lost their status, their purpose, and their way of life. It was the end of an era, a dramatic and often painful transition as Japan hurtled itself into the modern world. But was this really the end of the samurai spirit? Though the samurai class was gone, their spirit Bushido endured. It became a powerful ideological force in modern Japan. The Meiji government skillfully adapted the principles of loyalty and self-sacrifice, redirecting them from the feudal lord to the emperor and the nation. This samurai-inspired nationalism fueled Japan's incredible and rapid modernization. Within decades, the country transformed from an isolated feudal society into a major industrial and military power, becoming the first non-Western nation to defeat a European empire in the Russo-Japanese War. The discipline, resilience, and ambition that had defined the samurai were now channeled into building a new powerful Japan, positioning it as an unrivaled leader in Asia. SS kunis to Bami with a temperament to N1 and so and so men pi and so and with the kamas and when we can what and I can and I Even today, the legacy of the samurai is deeply woven into the fabric of Japanese identity. The emphasis on group harmony, discipline in the workplace, respect for hierarchy, and the pursuit of perfection can see echoes of Bushido in modern Japanese business, education, and martial arts like Kendo and Judo. The image of the honorable, disciplined warrior continues to captivate the world through movies, anime, and literature. The samurai may no longer walk the streets with their swords, but their spirit, that powerful blend of martial prowess, artistic refinement, and unwavering honor, continues to inspire and define the unique character of Japan. The story of the samurai is a powerful reminder of how a code of conduct and a dedicated class of people can shape the destiny of a nation. From elite warriors to the rulers of a country, and finally to a lasting cultural symbol. Their spirit guided Japan through centuries of change and laid the groundwork for its rise as a global leader. It's a testament to the idea that true strength lies not just in the sword, but in the heart and mind. Thank you so much for joining us on English Time Daily History. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of the samurai. If you found this journey fascinating, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you won't miss our next historical adventure. Until next time, stay curious.